Hi, Kara. Shouldn't you be working? That's fair. Oh, so it's just dress rehearsal. So what do they need you there for? Ah, got it. But you're watching Twitch. Ah, I see. I see. I mean, you could just save your crabs, Carrie. You don't have to spend them as soon as you get them. Great. Now I just gotta save them. Very Asian. Very like Asian influence to it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely my favorite version of the color. I think it really stands out. I work it off of that dark jade, and I think it just looks really good. This is how this one looks after I put everything else on it. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. This guy doesn't seed his torrents. That means he's bad news. Bad news bears. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. Absolute monster. So before this weekend's over, I have to finish like 30 of these guys. I finished 2. I don't have... No, I'm just kidding. None of it has to be painted, but... I wanted to finish a couple more before the con. So people believe that I'm an okay painter. And then I was just told by Joe that he wants to do this model as a preview on Monday. He asked me if I was going to be able to finish it, and I was like, it's going to be tough. This is the new Spanish Commander. I think I'm going to go with a lot of yellows. I think I'm going to go with a yellow jacket. Like a red cape, blue pants. Hey, one advantage is if nobody watches, then I could just jump off and paint by myself. I'd probably get a lot done. That's fair. You got me. I did. I did ring your bell. This is a really good model, though. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he looks like when he's done. I saw somebody else's version of him, and I thought it was very good. He went more blue. But I mean, if this guy's from Castile, I mean, he's going to be a lover of yellow. Because yellow is the color of gold.
I saw it when I walked, boy.
And gold means money. And who doesn't like money? You see, Carrot, whatever that noise is I'm telling you about, like the cupboard closing or whatever, I just heard it. So it's not you. I mean, especially with this really neat cape. Big fan of the little cape. Good stuff. Good stuff. I hope that works. I hope a yellow jacket works. Thinking like black and reds. It'll look flamboyant. I don't know if it'll look good, but it'll definitely look flamboyant. Yeah, flamboyant. Mixing a little bit of that bleached bone. Because it definitely seems like most of the stuff I see, their jackets are white. And for some reason, their king definitely looks like a lady.
my mind closed, my eyes, where am I? Bumpy ride, looking out across the sky as the wind blows in my face. There's water, water everywhere. How did I get here? Who is that man over there? My mind is blinded, it's all just a dream. Sail some rudder on the ship, rum and beer, I'll take a drink, and tomorrow I won't remember a thing. Sail some rudder on the ship, rum and beer, I'll take a drink, and tomorrow I will be hungover.
And this is still the best color for yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
What have I done? Can someone remind me? 'Cause to me this soul is just a blur. The last thing that I remember is the party, then nothing else. How did I get here? Who is that man over there? Will I ever find out?
That's fine. That's fine.
Tell myself, never will I do this again. Tell myself, it's not worth it. Tell myself no, but who cares? 'Cause tonight I will party. Sail some rudder on the ship, rum and beer, I'll take a drink, and tomorrow I won't remember a thing. Sail some rudder on the ship, rum and beer, I'll take a drink, and tomorrow I will be hungover.
Have I ever been like that? No. What I tend to do is I will forget to sleep because I will be doing something the day before, either hanging out with people or painting or whatever. Congratulations with that weapon.
It's all right, soldier.
He's my bodyguard.
Deezaster's my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Take it from me.
Why are you tired? What have you done? Have you just not been sleeping, or have you been like painting? Have you been goofing? It's okay. You can tell me. Prepping terrain, prepping figs, prepping the missions, and about 25 things around the house that I don't want to leave undone. Well, yeah, I guess if you're going to disappear for a weekend, you probably got some responsibilities you got to do. Does it start tomorrow? Because Beer Affinity's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I remember you saying you were going to bring your 2 tables. Yeah, I kind of want to go just to hang out for a bit. I just don't know if I want to pay for the parking and drive into the city. Like, ugh. I mean, going to say, hey. I mean, I can. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the best option, because I'm not really bringing anything. I think it serves a purpose, but yeah, being downtown is a bit of a pain in the butt. And I was asked if I could finish this model before the weekend, before Monday. So even if I went, I would have to paint afterwards, because there's no way I'm going to finish this guy over the weekend. I mean, I would probably just drive to the Malden station, or have Kara drop me off. The Malden station's like 15 minutes away, something like that. And it's got a parking lot that hopefully won't be stuffed to the rafters like it usually is. Thankfully, there's at least parking nearby that's not too expensive. Commuter rail's more expensive. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. I have a lot to learn, being a New Englander. I mean, I tried parking at the commuter spot, and the fucking thing gets filled up. $10 ride all weekend pass. I guess I'll have to talk to Kara. If she can just drive me to the station... Well, even then, it's probably still cheaper to take that, huh? I mean, whatever, it doesn't mean much. I mean, like, a couple bucks, like, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter to me. Honestly, it's just about convenience. Like, the one weakness of the commuter rail is that there's just not as many trains. Or it's not as, consistent? I guess maybe not consistent, but it's not as, like, There are more T's than there are commuter rails. Right. Yeah, there's a schedule. Yeah, right. That's a good way to put it. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference to me. I mean, I like the T, personally. I still think there's a lot of novelty to it. Just because, like, where I'm from, in Florida, dude, having any kind of public transit, it still blows my mind. I'm like, oh my gosh, you can take something that's not your car? This is so much fun! And my dad did daily commutes on all 4 4 colors and commuter rails, but it's been more than a decade. I don't know nothing. It is a little... There's a couple of the stations that are not laid out well. I forget which one. Me and Dad, we went to one of them last time he was here because we were trying to get the Fenway because we were going to watch a baseball game. And there was like one station where we just had to follow a crowd of people wearing Red Sox gear and hope that they were going the right way because what Google was telling me and what was like a sign, 2 very different things. So I'm a dummy, right? And I was thinking to myself like, oh yeah, you know, Fenway is where Fenway Park is. Well, I mean, kinda, I guess, but not really. Yeah, Downtown Crossing's not my favorite. Yeah, it can definitely be confusing. Yeah, but the one we were talking about was one of the ones where... Yeah, no, I know that we figured that out, but it's weird, right? Like, you would think, like, oh yeah, the Fenway Station would be where the Fenway Park is. The pack. It is not. So me and Dad figured that out, obviously, but... You damn New Englanders and your nonsensical way of getting and doing things. Yeah, next year I'm 100% going to try and do Blood and Plunder at Everwinter, I think. More than likely no one will go. But even if I don't get a chance to do like any kind of like actual major event, I think I will listen to the station. Listen, the station's not the issue. It's whether the stupid train actually runs on time. When you're used to where they go, yes, like I would agree with you. I don't think anyone... Well, I guess if I do Blood and Plunder, I might have to start by doing, like, narrative events, even if I don't get a chance to do, like, a tournament, like, a big, like, Fight the Kraken type thing, or whatever. That's why I say the novelty of those things is cool to me, because it doesn't aggravate me. Because, again, I remember the fact that it's actually crazy that there's a way to get somewhere that's not a car. And that still just blows my mind. Like, whenever I get on the T, I have no time constraints. I just get on it and I'm like, la, 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 la. I'm just having a grand old time. When I was still doing the ballet stuff, that was like a highlight of my week. It was like, I get to get on the train! Yay! Don't get to do that anymore, but... Oh, I have no doubt in my mind about that. I'm saying it's an advantage to me. My 40K buddy was over at my place helping me load a favela table into my car. He told me that the 40K event is 7 rounds. Yeah, I know, right? 7 rounds. Achy man. The MCP events will go that long too. Like they'll play 5 rounds in one day. Just like holy shit. Each round must be like 2.5 hours, right? Yeah, it's gotta be split. Yeah, there's no way. It's gotta be a Saturday-Sunday thing. 7 rounds in one day, there's no way anyone has the endurance for that. Oh, it's a 3-day. Oh, okay, well that's even better. Oh, because they start Friday. Right. So what, 2 games a day? Probably, what, 3 games one day? Like, day 1 is probably, like, some kind of, it's probably, like, brackets. Probably, like, a bracket system. Yeah, 7 rounds in 3 days. Not my idea of fun, but that's not too bad. That's kind of what I'm saying, Wilmar. I'm like, I kind of want to go, but do I want to take the time to, like, go all the way out there, hang out for, like, an hour or 2, and then come back? I mean, like, I get the answer is yes. Because I want to go see the PCN people. I would assume that is the case, yeah. Well, actually, you'd be surprised. People who don't get to play a lot of games, like, they'll join tournaments just to get games in. I mean, but those people, yeah, they probably don't want to play 7. I mean, it's like those people that go to events and they've, like, it's like their, you know, like, 3rd or 4th game of a certain kind of rule set. Like, I just want to play games. I like the game. I'm there for a few games. Mostly I look forward to seeing Infinity folks. Are you playing anything? Wilmar, are you going to put anything for the brush? Oh, I could drop the model off for the brush. Well, that's whatever. I'm going to be there Saturday. Do you think I should put a boat in? Is that actually something that I think we should do? Yeah, you are playing Infinity. That's what I thought. Let me see. You think you're just going through a slump? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Chris. Is like, well, even you're a good example. You don't get the opportunity to play a game like every week. Like, you figure there's a lot of people out there that are like that. They're just like, I just want to play the damn game. I have noticed in my old age that I don't enjoy going to events quite as much as I used to, and I think I'm still kind of coming to terms with that. I mean, just, you never know. You get, what, maybe an honorable mention? You see, the biggest problem with the Everwinter painting thing is that there's not a lot of categories. So, like, I forget what I put in last year. I put in something and it was up against, like, a fucking, like, Archaon. And so, like, this guy had an incredibly painted Archaon because it was, like, you know, it was, like, fantasy and sci-fi. Like, those are the 2 categories. So now they've added Mastered and Standard. That's cool. Which one should I enter? Oh, there's an entry fee. Oh, that sucks. I'll put, you know what, I'll put my boat in if I can. If not, then yeah, I'm gonna skip. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, it's just $10, but yeah, I see what you're. Yeah, I can agree with you there. Well, if you submit what, an infinity model, I think you get in for a drawing or something. Do we know if Man, I can't speak today. Keith? Do we know if Keith is rewarding that again? I know he did last year. Yeah, dude, he's been pounding some games. I'll be honest with you, I really don't even know who he is. I don't know who Jester is. I've never played him. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about him. I assume I'll probably play him in the slow grow thing. I'm sure we did, I just don't remember. Like, I think I know who you are. Like, I think I know who you are, but then I'm gonna, like, as soon as you introduce yourself to me, I'm like, okay, I think I was right. I'm pretty sure I know who you are. But I'm pretty sure we haven't played. Yeah, we've met, but we haven't played. Yes. Yeah, people like you. Every time I've ever heard anybody mention you, they're always like, yeah, I like that guy. And that is why I'm not playing Infinity, Wilmar, because I don't think I can have fun games of Infinity anymore. It's all fucking nerve-wracking. He's a gentleman. Yeah, I'm one of the 1,000 Jasons. Yeah. I'll be there. I'll definitely pop my head in. I really wish I could get the spark back. Somebody needs to ruin Blood and Plunder for me, and then I might come back. On the hold my breath, I mostly expect to get crushed, and then maybe dropping that end of day one. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'm sure you'll do better than you think. There's a lot of really good people in the Infinity community. I'm not playing anything other than 012, that's for sure. But that's the thing, I don't think it's a faction problem. Like I said, I'll give it my that's the thing, the people is what drives me to go to the bed. Yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel. I feel bad when I don't go to the Infinity events just because I miss the people. And that's happened for every game that I've kind of just not wanted to go play at events anymore. Like, I love the Heresy community. I love the MCP community. They're a bunch of good people. My goal for the weekend are complete games on time and have fun. I mean, hey, if you're going to do something in a game, you might as well.
Listen, Dylan, this is a long time coming and it's hard for me to say this. But I apologize that I hit a crit on a 3 against that ninja with my heavy rocket launcher.
That's fine, man. It happens. The thing, if that was like a one-off thing, I wouldn't care. If that's what drove you away, then I promised it. No, that's not what did it. No, it started at Everwinter last year. When I got last place, I was devastated. I was devastated. I cannot describe how devastated I was. And then every event I went to afterwards, I got last again. And I was like, okay, yeah, something's not right. I don't have that dog in me. Like I said, I think you're gonna do better than you think. Is Andre playing? I mean, I think you'll do better than Andre. I don't think Andre will get last either. I gave Mike essentially permission. Andre, Lobo, Cobra Prime is gonna fucking be there. Great. What the fuck? I say that, I don't have a problem against Cobra Prime. I just... The fact that you have those people showing up... Oh my god. Yeah, those are some shark-infested waters, baby. Will there be any survivors? That's the question. Don't mind the dogs. Kara's not home and they won't shut up. And then I'm just setting my expectations. I'm hoping to learn a few things and to concede ace. Yeah, each games I have 3 models left. Hey man, all you gotta do is crit. It's easy. That's what everybody tells me. Go for best painted. Even then, you got some shark-infested waters. Jonah's a great painter, obviously. Whoever they are seems to always have commentary. It's true. Yeah, they're always saying something. They always have commentary. You're funny. You're funny, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're a great painter. Don't let what Chris said. Have you seen my output? It's bad. It's not that bad. Bad? What? No. No. That is not the case. Okay, let's look at this thing. Okay. That's true. That is true. Alright, so you can't really see the totals. No, it doesn't. If anything, they're just holding you down. I didn't win Best Painted that year when I was playing Bakunin. That was the year I was trying. The 2 other years, I didn't even think about it. Year 1, I didn't even, like, realize there was a Best Painted. Like, I didn't know there was going to be an award for it. I just brought my stuff. Year 2, I tried. I put so much work into that Bakunin. Dude, again, I was like, oh, I was so unhappy. Just put it that way. Dude, I haven't been trying at all, which is why my stuff... It's not that bad. Dude, have you seen other people's stuff? Like, look at this. Even if you're just looking at the amounts, right? Like, you're sitting at 80... you're sitting at 31 models. Like, compare that to other people. This is a year. It's been 12 months. No. No. You're crazy. Like, Everwinter, I'm not even really sure I don't even know what he plays. That's 3 models. That's like a model a week. Bronze, baby! You earned it too, Chris. You definitely earned it. It should be 32 models! Dude, you still got like an entire month. You can finish 1 model. Shit, 590. What a fucking psychopath. Sheesh. Listen. Okay, listen. Wilmar, if there's anyone here who understands self-loathing, I get it. Like, I have hated myself for as long as I've been alive. And I no longer own half of them. Oh, that's true. That's true. They're over here now. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot that those would count. Anyway, Wilmar, I get self-loathing. Like, God, do I get it. I despise myself more than anyone else on this planet. You cannot let that be a measurement of what it is that bothers you. I think you're great. I think you're a great painter. I love your reds, especially. I think your reds are way better than mine. Oh. I think that if you have one issue, is that you want to perfect, like, shit that doesn't matter. Like, non-metal metallic, and then you and then you did, like, the Ultron bots. I think that's what killed you, dude. Those Ultron bots, I think, killed you. I think your fucking brain melted. Romar, I'm gonna tell you something that I've told some people that, and I don't think they understand. Like, I've been doing this for so long. I've been painting models since middle school, and I graduated 2010, so you figure I've been doing this since, like, 2004? No, sorry, 2006? Dr. Math striking again. It's not just painting a silver, though. You gotta learn how to shade it and all that stuff. It's just like regular paint. But listen, I've been doing this for so long, and I didn't even start liking my own stuff until, like, last year. So it doesn't matter what I say. Like, everybody for years was telling me that. It was like, Dylan, your stuff is great, and blah, 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 and you're great, and this and that. It doesn't matter what other people think. There's got to be a point where you become okay with it. Dude, never use shade dip. If I see you do that, I'm gonna make you eat a bottle of paint. Fuck that stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with using it, but that's not you. None of this matters. None of this matters. I'm just saying, it's like, I hated my paint jobs. I hated it. And then last year I finally figured it out. And I don't know what it was, but something just clicked. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm not so bad. I don't know. I don't know, there's just gotta be a point where you figure out what it is that you don't like. Anyway, I got more rum and bone models. The French box showed up. And this is the French captain in it. Again, kind of hard to see because he's white, but all the captains are white. I love this model. Holy shit. This model's so fucking sick. Look at him. He's a big boy, though. I mean, look how tall he is. Like an extra foot. They're all white, white-colored plastic. Some of them are Asian. That's what you're getting at. I really love this model, though. You know what? Hold on. Before you even go down this. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is one of my favorites. I haven't got my hand on this one yet, but I got a fucking Nick Fury. I got a Nick Fury pirate captain. So fucking awesome. Yeah, they got Nick Fury. They got Arnie. They got the Terminator. What's the other one? I wanted to make sure. So, yeah, they got fucking Marcus Phoenix. This is Rum and Bones. It's a Rum and Bones like Pinterest saved thing or something. Yeah, it's like a Rum and Bones specific Pinterest thing. I think it's pretty much all Big Child Interactive, I think is what they're called. They're like a pretty famous paint commission studio. They do a lot of stuff for CMON. I think this is all of the Rum and Bone models. Yeah, Big Child Creative, that's what it is. Lord Horatio Nelson. British Shark Man with T. Anyway, yeah, so, I don't know, I thought you might like it. Anyway, so yeah, here's the French captain. I forget his name, but, it's a pretty sick model. It's definitely gonna be my captain. This is his, like, first mate guy. Great models, as always. And then this is one of the crewmen. That's like this little, tiny, small person with a fucking blunderbuss. Which is good, because I didn't actually have any models to represent blunderbusses. I was like, oh, that's perfect. Anyway, back to something else people don't really care about. I mean, to put it into perspective, though, Wilmar, like, I learned that I don't find enjoyment in... Oh, great. Okay. If I might see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, or yeah, tomorrow, or I'll see you Saturday. I don't enjoy doing display models. And I found that as soon as I stopped thinking that that was for me, I got a lot happier. Because I just don't think I have the skills or the time to match up with, like, your Angels and stuff, you know? And I think for the longest time, I wanted to be. I just don't think I got the skills to pay the bills. You know what I mean? And I think I found exactly where I belong. Painting historical models for a game and company no one's ever heard of. Because as far as historical model painters go, I am probably one of the best. I think at some point most people who paint hit that wall where they want to be as good as the YouTube painters, and some bounce off the hobby or others get stuck in the mindset where they keep trying to reach that level. Yeah. And I think that one of the big hurdles in those situations is, like, the YouTube painters that do, like, you know, that do that kind of stuff, like your Miniacs and all that, they don't have painted armies. As far as I'm aware. I'm sure they do. But if you were to be like, hey, I want you to paint this army for this game you really enjoy and you get to play, I don't think they actually really play games. I think they're pretty much only painters. And there's not a single thing wrong with that. In the English faction with all the other easy mode. Yeah, correct. But, like, I don't really think they play the game. So it's like, as soon as you start to play the game and you don't spend 24 hours on a single model, you're already kind of, like, out of that running. Like, that's what... Right, exactly. So I think, unfortunately, a lot of the people that want to reach those levels, they're not doing the right thing. Also, Mr. Nigel, this is the new Spanish commander from the expansion. Before you ask, I do not know why he sent me a Spanish model. I did not ask for it, but he did ask me to paint it, and I was like, okay. I was like, send me Dutch and English. And then he sent me maroons and a Spanish commander. And a native commander. Why? It ain't no Crobata. Let's put it that way. Sir Astro is a good example. He has a fully painted Legion army. He's taking it up to next year, but also makes music and does his painting tutorials. But that means his output is much lower than Miniac or Ninja. Right? Exactly. And Sir Astro's an amazing painter. He's an amazing person, like in general. But like Miniac doesn't really play the games. Like I know he played Song of Ice and Fire for a little while, and guess what? His army wasn't painted. At least in the videos I watched. Like, I tell myself, like, hey, when I have a fully painted army and all that, and I don't need to worry about painting armies, then I'll do the display stuff. But that's just, like, I'd rather play the game. You know what? Nigel, maybe that's why you don't get to paint stuff early. Because you're mean. Yeah, what do you think of that? You have 11? You have 11? Oh, but you're building the plastic. Oh, you're building the plastic kit. Yeah, that stuff's well. Building the plastic kit's not my favorite. You'd rather be mean. Well, there you go. If things go according to plan, Nigel, all you gotta do is come to my events. If you come to my events, there might be models that are painted by me. Yeah, they're there's something. That's why I recommend you just get the resins. Nigel, I think you'd get kicked out of elementary school during recess because you don't play no games. Yeah, my one issue with the plastic native kit is that there's really not a lot of, like, one-handed weapons. There's a lot of, like, the really big, heavy, swinging weapons, and then there's, like, a couple knives. And that was it. If you want to make a unit with bows or, like, rifles, Jesus Christ, they got you covered. But there's no, like, club. Yeah, it was just like a couple knives, and I was like, I need a few more knives than this. I'm getting models commission painted. Can you believe that? That blows my fucking mind. Well, you can have the rest of my. Oh, actually, I guess I'll give it to Wilmar. But yeah, I have like 2 half-used native kits. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna use this for. I'm not buying any more natives. Kara wanted them for Port Royal, so I don't think she plans on making an army for him. That is why I have always said I like the resins more than the plastics. Because you take the model, you glue it to the base, and then you're done. Sheesh! Look at him. He's coming in here swinging. Yeah, I do think if I ever did play natives, it would be like King Philip stuff up here. Also, Miguel, there's been some, I don't know if rumors is the word, but I have offered, let me put it that way, that I can paint stuff for prize support for Adepticon. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but that might be something in the future. I can? Wow, thank you. I think that yellow jacket's gonna work. I think that looks really good. I was gonna paint chaos stuff, but you know, I gotta get this guy done by Monday, so I guess we're not. I guess we're doing this instead. Also, I got permission to do the next Blood and Plunder event in our local area, Mr. Wilmar. It's going to be a C, 300 points. Extra points if you bring a legendary commander's army. You don't have to, but you'll get a bonus strike point differential at the end of every game. So if you want to play one of my if you want to play one of my things, you're allowed to. I'm aware. I don't think we could play a LAN tournament. I don't think anyone would actually play in it. Your ghost boat. You are. Does he look Spanish yet? We have actually, you know what? We got a lot of stuff in the works for Arachne. We got a couple interviews done. I got some stuff I gotta turn into YouTube videos for the raw footage stuff. We recorded a Bushido episode yesterday. It wasn't my idea, and I didn't even do half of the work. I was shocked. Something I didn't know is every country is only allowed to have one Masters. I guess the US can have two because we're so big. And it's happening here in Massachusetts at my store because of Chris. Holy shit. Couldn't believe it. I gotta be ready. Oh, there will be no stream Monday because I'm going to be in New York City. There will probably be one Sunday, though. At some point. It might be like maybe a little late just because with everything going on. But there definitely will not be one Monday. I really gotta find a way to. Oh, that's why I probably sounded really quiet. My microphone went out. What was I saying? Oh, I'm not gonna be here Monday because I'm gonna be in New York City. But I should be here Sunday. It might be a little later than usual, but.
I hate my friends, I hate school, but most of all, I hate you. hate the smile on your face, and I hate that I miss you. Hate the sunrise, hate the sunset, hate that things ain't gotten better yet, and I hate that you're doing
Yeah. I can't believe you remember that. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm gonna go. I gotta finish what I started. Oh god, Kara's here. Everybody quiet.
Stop drinking the paint!
I was just telling them that we're going back to New York City on Monday, and Walmart's asking if I'm gonna go finish the deal with that barista.
Good idea. We'll have time.
Oh boy. My brain refuses to keep any good information. It keeps all the stupid guys. Keeps all the stupid crap though. Hey man. Stupid crap can be fun.
That's not the same thing you were painting last time.
I did show Kara that list and she said nice or cool or something, and then that was the last she mentioned it.
That's the next list I'm gonna play with.
Uh-huh. That's the guy that made it.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Is that your using it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not coming back up here.
Okay.
So good night, guys. I just came to say hi. Good night. The wind didn't blow me off the road.
Glad to hear it. I thought it was a good list, for the record. I thought it was good. I think it helps with the one weakness of Jack. And that he doesn't have any damn command points. That is interesting that you can actually play him in English lists. I didn't really think about that. Have Blackbeard, because I know he served the English Navy during the Queen Anne's, or not Queen Anne's War. Oh god, yeah, Queen Anne's War. Yeah, Queen Anne's War. Yes. You are correct. Alright, before we can finish off this black, I think we gotta paint the red spots. I got some Rum and Bones French models, Mr. Nago. That I think are pretty cool. I talked to the guy, and he said that he would take a couple pictures of it in a day or two, and then he would send it. I messaged him back saying, don't even take pictures, just send it to me. Like, I don't care what it looks like. And I haven't heard anything since. I like how you described me as a something francophile. What was it? You said a hidden or a burgeoning or something like that. Oh, it's secret, just secretly a francophile, Frenchophile. Yeah, you said they had really good leaders. I don't know. France doesn't have a lot of much. I think the fact that you get the Harlem Hellfighters, I think is really cool. They're waiting to exact revenge from Gallipoli. They have 2 named commanders and a named unit, yeah. Are you about to tell me that other people don't have that? So they can bring a field gun. Okay. I was wondering about that. They can also bring tanks, because, I mean, the French did have tanks. You can bring a Renault. A Renault. Well, that's because the Ottomans were dumb. Or field guns. Okay. They should have had those things. They do have ruthless, that is true. And the French have a lot of tough. In a long memory. Well, clearly not long enough, because their empire kind of dies right after World War One. I don't think they're remembering much now. Well, I mean, I can get the stuff as quick as whatever. I can't play the game. If it doesn't have robots and dinosaurs in it, nobody around here wants to play it. That's comforting. That's true, they do. I mean, you got no problem finding an opponent for that. Everybody's into that. I heard the keywords. The jacket. They look, they're clearly drug addicts. I've been saying that for years. Yes. Everybody up here is on the marijuana. I will come down as soon as there's something to come down for. I need to actually celebrate my business acquisition at some point. Hot tub? Oh boy. Where are you located? Are you located near Rufus? Are you like Orlando area, or are you down in Miami? I really don't want to fucking go down to Miami. Miami's a poop hole. Oh, you're north of town. Okay, you're like St. Peter. Not Petersburg. Yeah, no, St. Petersburg. You're like St. Petersburg area then. You're Spring Hill, okay. Oh, because that's where David lives around there. Yeah, I lived on the exact opposite coast. I lived in, You're about an hour north of the city. Oh, okay, you're like really north. Gosh. Yeah, like I grew up in Titusville, Mims, you know? So I'm exactly, well, maybe not exactly east of you, but I'm exactly east of Orlando. The town that 50 ends in is where I grew up. And what a place. What a place it was. Yeah. Not too far from me then. Because I went to Cairo school in Daytona. It's a quiet area for sure. I mean, St. Augustine's nice. It's just, I mean, if you're not in the cities, there's really not a whole lot going on. I mean, Daytona is even like, I don't know. I think people think Daytona's more active than it really is. There's a lot of good tattoo parlors. That's where I got my spine. I got that in Daytona. That they do. And, you know, it's very hard to maintain a student body when they're too busy going to... I've never been there. I'll take your word for it. Is it like a little more on the emo side? There's something to be said about women wearing all black. I was eating a hot topic. I go every day, all day, trying to tell myself that I'm not that kind of guy. And then sometimes I go places where I realize maybe I am that kind of guy. That's pretty sick. I mean, if you could get... if you can get loyal employees like that, get a little theme going on, then hell, shit. I'll have to keep that in mind next time I'm there. Every day was Halloween. You know what? Next time I go back for my Cairo convention, I'll have to to make an excuse to go into the city. Honestly, like, as far as the Cairo College goes, I feel like it was pretty tame. I don't really remember hearing any stories or anything. Like, obviously, like, that was a grad school. Hospitality school is probably not quite so much, but... Yeah, I mean, if your school's, like, on the beach, I mean, you're asking for trouble. The thing is, Daytona is really not what it used to be. Like, me and Dad used to go to Bike Week all the time. And even the years we went, because we would go more than once a year, because there's a couple Bike Weeks throughout the year. I don't know, it just didn't really... I don't know, I just feel like it kind of... Every year was a little smaller. I'm sure they have one of those nearby. That's like the first thing colleges get when they become like a state school or whatever. They start getting the anesthetician stuff. Up here is a ton of them. The best day for Southern Lights. Yeah, Southern Whites haven't been doing so great these days. I don't think we should throw them all in the in with the rest of them, you know, like don't boil the batch, but yeah, I'd say on average they haven't been doing a whole real good job these days. And you see, the sad part is that those guys get licks. Well, they probably get licked too. Those are the ones that get the chicks, man. The old tailgate party girls. Remember, what dictates the success of a species is mating. You gotta have a good set of truck nuts, for sure. Yeah, but there's a 0% chance in hell that I would ever go back to living in Florida. For a variety of reasons, but... The gaming scene is so much better up here. I mean, I have no... Yes, I'll come down. I guarantee it. I am very much, yeah. I think the North is significantly better than the South in every way. That's true. I mean, that is true. Usually it's like South Carolina, though. They don't want to go to Carolina. I mean, that's true. Maybe. I don't know Tampa all that well. In Orlando, it was terrible. There was like a bunch of stores, but like none of them really played anything. It was really weird. Yeah, I do not miss it for a second. Yeah, Ocala was weirdly enough the weird... Yeah, because I remember going out there for some heresy stuff. And there was like some pretty cool stores out there. I guess it's just because land was cheap. Yeah, during COVID, I was losing my fucking mind up here. So I went down there to go play at a heresy event. See, that's cool. That's pretty sick. Because the way it sounded to me is it sounded like you lived really close to Rufus. But I guess that's not the case. You live like what? Like 2 hours away from him? Because that's the one big problem with Florida is that going from east to west is like, or east to west and west to east is like such a bitch. North and south is easy. East and west is you can only do it like in certain places, and God, it sucks. It's a little over an hour east. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, that's whatever. An hour. In Florida, everything's an hour away. He's objectively in the sticks. Good to know. You know what? I won't say his name to protect his identity, but, like, how often do you play with, the Wounded Buck? Yeah, I don't... Oh, Groveland. Actually, I think I'm vaguely aware of where that is. Pretty sure I've seen that on a map somewhere. Yeah, Claremont's great. Yeah. I've definitely been to Claremont. You know what? I'm about to call the kettle black here. You guys are never going to believe that. Yeah, the wound. Yeah, I knew he was in Orlando. I'm pretty sure he was like east side of it, which is not a real city. Wow. Okay, I wouldn't have said that, but that's fair. That's fair, I guess. Oh god, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, up here. They don't say. You know the town. Was it north of Orlando? Kissimmee. Yeah, they don't call it Kissimmee here. They call it Kissimmee. And every time they say it, I'm like, what the hell are you saying? And I get on their ass like they're always on my ass. It's like, it's not pronounced Worcester, it's pronounced Worcester. I'm like, shut up. The condo community for the local hotel in town. That's fair. There is a lot of that. There is a lot of timeshare shit in Orlando. You are not wrong. Hot Dog Heaven is there, though. Hot dog heaven is glorious. Yeah, there was a lot of that. There was a lot of that in Orlando. I mean, that was probably because of Disney, though, if nothing else. They pronounce Richie as Ritchie and not Ricci. I wouldn't have guessed that. I don't even know where that is. And before you get all up on me, Disney's in Kissimmee. It's Kissimmee, not Kissimmee, like the people up here want to say. I do them a service, and I'm at least nice about it. Unlike when I was trying to figure out how to say the names up here, everybody was like, "Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. You don't know how to say anything right." It's not pronounced Quincy. Or it's not pronounced Quincy, it's pronounced Quincy, you fucking idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, there are a lot of Puerto Ricans. There's a big Mexican community there too, and they hate each other. They'll like shoot at each other a lot. See? That's the thing. I've noticed everybody up here does. I was saying it wrong all these years. I'm sincerely sorry. You're forgiven, Chris. But next time somebody mispronounces it, some town up here, shut up. Don't make fun of them. My cousin was relentlessly making fun of me when I was trying to figure out where everything was. I came up here for job interviews. Just to say, yeah, hell yeah. I was trying to figure out where all my interviews were. And he would act like he didn't know what I was talking about. So I was like, hey, I have one in Quincy. I think I have an interview in Quincy. And he's like, I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Dylan, where's the interview tomorrow? I was like, I think it's in Quincy? Where? I'm like, Chris, I'm gonna strangle you. My cousin's name is Chris. And then I was like, yeah, some place called like Worcester? Where? You mean Worcester? I looked at him, I was like, it's like, fucking excuse me? That is not how you say that. Oh yeah, New Yorkers love that. They absolutely do. Technically part of New England. I don't think they'd agree with you. State charges $1.25 pound. And if you're in New Jersey and you go to a gas station, you better sit your fucking ass in that car. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there is, yeah. I actually don't know why they renamed it New York. Because obviously it was called New Amsterdam because of the Dutch, but I actually don't know why they renamed it to New York. I believe it's not New England because it was colonized by the Dutch. By the Dutch. There are only two things that scare me, and one is nuclear war. What's the other thing? Excuse me? What's the other thing that scares you? Connies. The Dutch were annoying even then. Well, the Dutch don't really exist anymore. Do they? Is that are they technically still considered the Dutch? I guess they're still called the Dutch, right? They're just in the Netherlands. I actually don't know how that. I don't know how that works. A knife, a fork, a bottle, and a cork. That's the way you spell it. Uh-huh. You know what? When I go to New York on Monday, I'll be sure to tell everybody. So I'm walking down the road. Hey, yo, pal! Holland, they're Dutch. Yeah, no, I mean, I know, like, who the Dutch are, but I'm not sure, like, how the Netherlands is, like, referred to. Because Belgium, very specifically, is not the Dutch. I learned that. I learned that this weekend, actually. Because what country is it? What country's there? Belgium is an extension of the Autobahn. Oh, yeah, it's still called the Netherlands, right? That's the actual name of the country, is the Netherlands. But not everyone in the Netherlands is considered Dutch, right? Is that like the primary culture? Is it just like an extension of the Dutch Republic? It's the German Okay, listen here, bud. Calm down. Calm down. Not everybody's gonna get that joke, but goddamn, it's funny if you get it. It's a German expressway to Paris. Oh shit. They speak Dutch. Okay, well I guess. All right, that's very good. It's the German expressway. Oh man. That's a history joke. Oh, that's funny. So wait a minute. Wait. It's it's complicated. No, it's not complicated. It's actually very simple. What was I gonna say? So you want me to get all this blood and velour stuff painted and all that stuff so that I could fly to Florida and play it for a weekend? Am I getting that? I just want to make sure I'm wording that right. Does that sound right? That sound right there, Miguel? Miguel? I can? Thank you. That's great. Awesome. That sounds like so much fun. You can bring other stuff. A 5x8? What happened to your... Oh, no, it's usually 4x6. Oh, well, great. That's even better. You can play things. Wow. That's amazing. And hot tub? Shit. You know how to make a girl feel real special. Tablezilla. I just saw what you sent, Chris. I'll watch. That looks interesting already. Tablezilla. Oh, it's like actually like with a little recessed area. Oh, that's cool. Only costs $5,000. Awesome. Sick. That's fancy. Did the wounded buck buy you that? I'm not gonna be able to look him in the eyes anymore. Every time I see him, I'm gonna start fucking laughing. Play with the topper, sure. Yeah, the recessed area is probably more for like board games and stuff. It's cool looking. I bump into him at a DEFCON every single year. No BLM overtime. BLM. What does BLM mean? I think I know what it means. See, this is what we need to do. I'll come visit. Then we drive our happy little asses to Miami. It's like a fucking like 8-hour drive. We'll go to Firelock and we'll say, give us your corbatas, or we'll knock over your entire factory. You know, I think that yellow jacket works. You got any thoughts? Any thoughts on this? Does the yellow work? And I'm gonna do black trim. I think it'll look really good. Black and yellow. There's a song about that. Why is everybody messaging me on Discord? You have a big house. You know, I thought I was going to be able to sleep in tomorrow. Kinda. I've had to wake up early every single day this week because I've had to go do something. And I completely forgot Kara needed the car tomorrow. So I gotta wake up early again. I had to wake up early every single day this week. But What a very quiet night. I'm probably gonna call it at 10:30 because I gotta wake up early. Gotta wake up early again. So often. Yeah, anybody out there who is looking to paint black, this satin black stuff is insane. It is so smooth. It's not chunky, it just covers. It's a godsend. I think it works. I really like it. Which made it's Monument Hobby. It's the Adepticon team one. The satin black. God, dude, it's so good. It's crazy. It just goes on. I don't have to fight it. I really like this Chimerix one, but it's like it's so chunky. They didn't? Well, you misspelled casual. Is that true? Did they not let you use it? Because if that's the case, I need to fix that. I remember at checkout they had a spot for codes, not this. Oh, so it wasn't like our code specifically, it just couldn't use a code at all. Maybe because it was a sale? Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to check that out later. Thank you for the heads up. What do you think of the jacket there, Wilmar? Do you think these colors work for Spanish? Does it read Spain? I feel like it reads Spain to me. Yeah, that's kind of... I don't say that was what I was afraid of, but it's definitely... It's definitely the main component of the model, that's for sure. You don't really ever see much in the way of, like, yellow as the main scheme, you know? I just remember in Sid Meier's Pirates, you would wear a yellow jacket for Spain. Yeah, fair enough. Because he's just from the back, it's just kind of simple. I think the black... I'm hoping the black makes... Yeah, because this was the Spanish outfit. It was this, like, all yellow outfit. It's a bold choice. That's all I gotta say. It is definitely a bold choice. '18th century Bourbon Spain. I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean like the white? Oh, like the Habsburgy type stuff? Yeah. Or, well, I guess the bourbon, yeah, the bourbon things. You prefer that, really? The Francophile blue and red. Hey, blue and red are my colors, man. English and the French love it. There's a reason. It's because they're better than you. I'll do the eyes, and then I will be done. Oh, all white? Because they also go to white, or yellow, don't they? In the Napoleonic Wars? Don't they go back to yellow? I will see you this weekend, Mr. Chris. No, I guess they do stay white, don't they? Well, I guess it's like a really light. Is that like a light blue? Yeah, they're white. Kind of like Austria. You know, plain Napoleonics. You want me to come to Florida? It's like it's literally the worst. Spain. No, it was probably their last little oomph before they died. Oh, the gorillas. That's true, yes. Yeah, it is unfortunate that after the Peninsular War, I don't think Spain was, like, relevant. I don't think Spain has had any relevance other than a testing ground in the Spanish Civil War, where other countries were like, let's test our bombs there. The only Bayonets game I've lost is when Rufus sabotaged me with an inexperienced Spanish army with a single veteran heavy field gun. Yeah, I was reading some reviews for the game from other people who have played it, and the opinions of cannons is a little lukewarm. Because I think even cannons and land games in Blood and Bayonets is not very good, or Blood and Plunder. Which is sad. That's true. But they're not good against people. When you're playing land game... Well, I guess if they're in... Yeah, that's fair. Just sitting here thinking like, well, when do you ever fight a structure? Oh, right. Sometimes it's just buildings. You fire the cannons! Fire the cannons! Well, they still get heavy cover save from it, don't they? The canoe of the land. Yeah, I guess I don't know how that works. There you go. I will finish him on my own, probably tomorrow. Heavy cover doesn't help on my building. Since I killed everybody inside. Yes! Die! Insignificant muck! Yeah, so this guy will probably be finished probably tomorrow. It's mostly just, once I finish all that black, I think for the most part this model is pretty much done. Not bad for like 2.5 hours painting. It's not bad. And we did a little bit of skin on our Chaos Boy, but yeah, definitely need to slowly get this stuff painted too. I think these guys will probably be like a model I pull out every once in a while just to kind of refresh. You know, well, I say that there's like 1,000 things that need to be painted, and it's beyond frustrating. There's just too much to do. What I would like to do next is finish off more of Ernie's stuff and just get more of his stuff out of my house. So there might be a wave of cyberpunk stuff that gets painted. Because I really want to get this stuff out. I've had it for way too long. It's a suboptimal stream. Thanks. Jesus Christ. Aggressive. Or maybe I'll paint Dutch. I bet everybody would love that. Alright guys, I gotta get ready for bed again. It's cool to hang out with you guys though. Thanks for joining me. Oh, I gotta finish that stuff from the Secret Santa thing too. God, there's just so much to do. For Dutch? Not that much yellow. It's more black than anything. The Dutch were known for wearing a hell of a lot of black. But I do gotta paint up these, this English militia for that Santa. I don't think this will take too long, because again, thankfully when you got a big coat that covers most of it, but I gotta make sure I stay on top of that, I don't want to forget. And of course, The Great Pirate Paint-Off is next month. And so is the Masters for Bushido. Fuck, man. It's just no fucking breaks. I want to paint. Yeah, no, well, for Great Pirate Paint-Off, that's what I'm painting. Yeah. I'm gonna paint French. What do you paint dot French me? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I mean, I got Blood and Bayonet French and stuff I gotta paint. It's just, it never ends. You know? That's like the least of my concerns. I can paint tanks. I mean, it would be like one color. Well, again, I have to overcomplicate it. It's not just, oh, paint the model. It's, oh yeah, you gotta paint it, shade it, paint decals, all kinds of shit that you're not even gonna think of. Black guys. I have an entire thing of maroons right here. I have an entire, like, 8 armed black men right here. I need to be painted. Oh, and I gotta finish, yeah, and I gotta finish those Forlorn Hope and stuff. It never ends. Anyway. No use crying over spilled milk, as they say. Alright, guys, I love you. I gotta go make my tea. Get ready for bed. I'll be here Sunday. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be here Monday if we go to New York. But I should be here Sunday, after the con. I'm sure I will talk to you later, Mr. Miguel. And everybody else, love you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. This was a quiet